shawty wanna be me, and that's fine. Your shawty wanna be me, and that's why I give these girls motivation. Look at me for inspiration. Yeah, you know it's true. Yeah, you know that it's true. But your girl can't do it like I do. But she tryna walk all in my shoes.
Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Raven here. If you didn't know, now you know, and that's legit on period. I just got up, I showered and everything. I thought right now would be the perfect time to go ahead and review this. Hopefully I get done with this before it's time to go to work, because if not, then today's video I will be reviewing Pinkzio, their perming kit, which looks like this. They did send me 3 pairs of lashes as well along with it. This one I actually wore yesterday, which is called Fur Warrior. And hunty, when I say that she is cute, look at this. Like, do y'all see that? I wore this actually, I think it was Sunday. Yeah, Sunday I wore it. And then they sent me this one, which is called Adore Me. And lastly, they sent me this one. I don't remember what it was called because this one actually doesn't have the name on it. Oh, maybe it is. It's called Vibe Queen. I haven't tried the last 2 yet, but I did get this perming kit from them. And if you don't know what eye perming is, basically what it is just like perming your hair, but you're just perming your eyelashes just to help it curl. So it's way better than actually getting a lash curler and curling it like this. And actually curling them so much will actually damage your eyelashes and cause them to break. So perming actually lasts a lot longer than curling, so I highly recommend it. I know it is recommended that you go to a professional, but we're all about saving them coins here. So before we get started, there are some few things that you do need. You do need some toothpicks. You also need some Q-tips, a lash brush, and some paper towel. So amongst opening it, this it just fell right out. Hold up. So it does have the lash glue, and then it has the solutions, and each one of them have the steps on here, like the number. Should last definitely a long time. There's more than one. This right here is like the first solution, so they're all the same thing. And then the second solution, the third, and then the fourth. So let's get into it. Don't worry, this also does come with instructions to follow as well, so if it's your first time. So number 1 says clean the lashes, which is number 4. So step number 4 right here. And I pretty much already did this. Like, well, I cleaned my face, okay? So I'm using the cleansing water, which is the first step to clean my eyelashes off. I decided to use a Q-tip because I felt like it would just be easier to do. And now I'm actually going in with the eyelash glue, and I'm putting it on the top of my eyelid, so that way we could go ahead and put the eye shield above it. So once I put on the glue and it's enough to my liking, I then go ahead and apply the eye shield. And what you want to do is get that close to the lash line as possible. This part I kind of struggled with because I was having a hard time getting it to stick, especially along the creases. So I kind of had to play around with this a bit until I was able to get it secure. So at this point, I am plucking my eyelashes from underneath the shield and bringing it to the top, trying to get them all to stick onto the eye shield, but I haven't applied glue yet to this part. I was just trying to get them all from underneath and just really help it to form its shape. If that makes sense, I don't know. Raven is kind of slow sometimes. But this kind of took me a while to actually get all the eyelashes from underneath it. And right there at the side where you see these freaking toothpicks. Like, I was just struggling right there because it was all just sticking together, and it just like each lash didn't want to separate. But I feel like I did actually okay for a beginner. Oh my gosh, I started at 7:08 and it is already 7:39. It's almost time for me to go to work. So now I'm just going back in with the lash glue, and I'm actually applying it to my lashes, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply it to the shield, so that way I could use the toothpick to finish plucking up all the remainder of the lashes and bringing it on top of the shield, so that way it could start to develop its shape. So now we're just going in with the first solution, and I just put my toothpick into the solution and just started from the roots to the top of the lashes. And as you can see right here, I kind of put a big large glump right there, and it was getting in my eye, so that's why I had to use the paper towel to try to get it up. But no worries there, didn't get in my eye. Now we just sit here and wait for 15 minutes. So I was just drinking my smoothie and listening to an audiobook as we wait. Now that the 15 minutes is up, I just go in with my Q-tip and I start from the bottom, from the roots, and go on up, just removing the products and then wiping it onto the paper towel. So this is just really easy and simple to follow. So I forgot to mention, but at this part, what I did was get some more glue and apply it to the eye shield and just brushed my lashes back onto the eye shield so that way it could stick. So that way I have a good transition when going ahead and applying the second solution. And when applying the second solution, I just used the same Q-tip that I used before, just wiped it off, and I started from the roots. So after 10 minutes, it was time to remove this product, and I did the same thing as I did previously when removing the products. Is just start from the roots and work my way up to the top, being sure that I get all of it off. So once all the product is removed, I go in with the final solution, which is the oil. And I do like I did before with the Q-tip, and I dip it into the solution and I go ahead and apply it from the roots to the top of the lashes. And once I apply that, I go ahead and I start removing the lashes from the shield because I find it easier to remove thin and there's less chance of possible damage. you want it to sit for about 5 minutes, and then you could go ahead and remove the eye shield. So right now I'm just letting it chill for 5 minutes before I remove the eye shield, and I'm just going to continue listening to my audiobook, you know. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the other eye off camera. So this right here, you can tell the difference between this one and this one. My eyelashes are already kind of just naturally curly, but this one is a lot more curlier than this one, as you could tell. Sorry, with all my acne and stuff. It actually touches like up here, like I could feel it touching the skin, opposed to this one. This one has a lot more curl than this one. So it is currently the next morning, and this is the final results. Honestly, for a beginner, I did really good. Like, I think I did really, really good on my own because the steps were super easy to follow. I mean, it's like right there. It's super simple. And like, do you see the curl? I honestly feel like I won't need to get my lashes done or like put on any lashes for the next 2 to 3 months. Usually when you get eyelash perms, it lasts about 2 to 3 months. So honestly, with the amount of products in here, this will go a long way. It just really depends on you and how often you perm your lashes. But like, I feel like I do not need to wear lashes for like the next 2 months. Like, I think I would be fine using my natural lash. So I definitely encourage you guys to go check this out. The link to this will be in the description below. Also, be sure to use my discount code, which will appear right here on the screen, to get you a discount. Definitely highly recommend Pinkzio Perming Kit, and not only that, but their lashes. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next video.